Hello again and welcome to the second video of the Quick Start training. In this video, we are going to be going over groups. Now, I'm not going to be going deep into lead management. That is something that I'm going to cover in a more advanced setting where we'll go into more details on further segmenting your contacts. But in this video, we're going to cover the basics that you need in order to start importing contacts and starting your dialer campaign. Now, there are going to be a couple of groups already set up for you, so you can import into those groups. If you don't want to build or create further segmenting, you don't need to. But this video is to explain how you might go about creating these groups. Now, what are groups? Groups are essentially folders that you're going to be putting your contacts into. Think of them as folders. And basically, you would assign one of those groups to a campaign to be able to dial those specific contacts. Now, there is an ability for you to further segment your leads, like I said, by using tags, which we will cover in a more advanced setting. So, to get into the groups area, all you need to do is hover over the contacts, click on groups, and you'll see there are some groups that are already created for you. Now, a couple things to keep in mind. Every time you add an additional user to the dialer, there will be a set of groups created for that individual user. Those are set up by default, so you can delete them. There is just one group that you are not able to delete. That is the DNC. Actually, there's two groups, the DNC and the unassigned groups. Those two groups have special powers that we can go over at a different time. Now, in order to keep the contacts organized inside of your system, you may want to set up groups that are assigned with the stage that the contact is in. So for example, when a lead is added into the system, it's just a lead. But the next contact stage may be follow-up. So in order to add that group, all you do is click on the name or add. We'll go back here. Click add new group. Type in the name. And then you can submit that group to create it. Now you'll notice here, because I have an additional user already inside of this campaign or inside of this account, I have the ability to assign a user to have access to that group. So if you do not give the user privileges to see that group, then they will not see the contacts inside of that group. So in this case, I'm going to give my user access to this group. So we're going to create this group, which is follow-up. The next group you might want to create would be booked. I also like to have a group for not interested. And every now and then when you call a lead, maybe they inputted their number in wrong. So it's nice to have a group for those as well, bad number. Now we're going to cover in another video how you can automatically move leads into these groups using the call disposition. So it's important, if you're going to want to utilize that feature, that you already have the group set up. So go ahead and take the time to create your groups now, and I'll see you in the next video.